Namaste, beautiful souls. This Vinyasa flow is all about lifting the heart, bringing in that joy and buoyancy, right? Breaking up the armor that we habitually build around our heart space, our heart chakra. So this class is all about opening that up, bringing in that joy, that happiness, that love, and really just loving on the body today. So when you're ready, I'll meet you on the mat. We'll begin today in Tadasana, so come standing at the front of the mat, look down and make sure that your toes are facing forward, all 10 toes are facing forward. That might mean your heels seem to be a little bit farther out, right? The outer edges of the feet are parallel. Lift the toes, so press into the arches, press into the ball and the heel of the foot, lift the toes, and then gently place the toes down one by one. Get a little bit of a micro bend in the knee, so we don't want to lock the knees back. Keep a micro bend in the knee, lift the hip points up towards the face, engage the core, so we're moving from the ground up. Roll the shoulders forward, up and back, and then open the palms towards the front of the mat. Close the eyes and sink into this moment. Feel into this moment. What does it feel like to be alive today? To be in this body today, to be breathing here and now in this moment. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the nose. In once again, rib cage moves left and right. Exhale slowly. Completely. A few more long conscious breaths here before we begin our practice. So while we're standing here, begin to notice how it feels in your heart center right now. In that space that houses your heart, your lungs, your back body, your ribs. What do you feel here? Is it stuck, stiffness? Is it open and loose and radiant? Is it overflowing perhaps? Simply notice where you are right now. Inhale, swoop the arms up. Keep that baby bend in the knees. Lift the heart. Stay here. Exhale. Relax the shoulders. Imagine that you have a string attached to your sternum and it's lifting taller, attached to the crown of your head, lifting taller. Come out of your feet. Create more space in between each vertebra. Lift, lift, lift. Inhale here. Exhale, bend the knees, forward fold. Draw the chin in, release the back of the neck. Shake the head no. Yes. Bend the left knee, inhale, straighten the right leg, right arm lifts up. Fingertips energetic towards the sky. Open, press the right hip back. Reach the right fingertips towards the front of the room. Plug the shoulder into its socket. And release. Exhale, inhale, other side. Make it flow. Press the left hip back. Reach up and overhead. Long line of energy from the fingertips to the booty. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees deeply. Dip the chin. Inhale, roll all the way back up to standing. And exhale, press the air away to the left and the right. Clasp the hands behind the back. Open. Maybe look up. Drag the fists down the back, down the legs perhaps. Lift and open. And exhale, sink into chair with the clasp. Engage the core. Inhale, look over the right shoulder. Lift the right shoulder up towards the sky. Square the knees, square the hips. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lift the left shoulder up to the sky. Look over the left shoulder. If it doesn't hurt your neck, square the knees. Squeeze the thighs toward one another. They don't have to touch if they're hip distance apart, but energetically engage. Inhale, back to center. Forward fold with the clasp. And release the clasp. Inhale, half lift. Engage the core, dip the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, fold, step it back to plank. Strong plank, engage the core, press the heels away from you, spread the fingers wide. Press into the base of each finger to take some of the pressure off the wrist. Engage the forearm, that also takes some of the pressure off the wrists. And bring the belly to the mat. Press through the tops of the feet. Inhale, cobra. Heart space moves forward and up. Lift the hands, make sure you're engaging the back and not just using the arms. And release. Press it back into child's pose. You can bring the index fingers and thumbs to touch one another in a diamond shape above the head. Allow the back to lengthen and widen. Beautiful. Inhale, walk the hands forward. Come into tabletop. From here, kick the right heel up towards the sky. Okay, and then you'll arch the back as well, so it's a little bit of like a cow pose, but exaggerated. So kick that right heel up, arch the back, heart space moves forward. Exhale, round. Bring the knee in towards the nose, so an exaggerated cat pose. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, round, knee to nose, 2, 3, 4, engage the core, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side. Come back into tabletop, neutralize the spine. Take one cycle of breath here before we move on to the other side. Inhale, left leg picks up, arch the back, open, look forward. Exhale, round, knee to nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Place it down, neutralize its center. We need to protect the lower back, so whenever we do any sort of back bend or crazy back exercises, we need to make sure we give it time to neutralize and come back to center. Excellent. From here, flip the toes under, lift the heels, downward facing dog. Lift the hips, sorry, not the heels. The heels were already lifted. Pedal through the legs. Let one heel fall towards the mat, followed by the other. Relax the traps, press into all 10 fingers, the base of each finger. Draw the chin in, maybe shake the head, get into the hips, get into the side body. Give it a little bit of a twist if that feels good. And then come back to stillness. And the breath. Inhale, right heel lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the left knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Engage the core, press through the top of the left foot. Allow the left shin to melt into the mat. Relax the shoulders, fingertips up towards the sky. Or you can always keep your hands on your hips as well. Opening up the front body, front hip flexor, waking up the legs. Continuing to keep your attention in the heart space. How it feels, how perhaps your emotions rise up or not. Just be conscious, be aware. Now take the hands onto the lower back, fingertips facing up or out. Walk the hands up high, squeeze the elbows toward one another. Press the hips forward, squeeze the thighs toward one another. Lift the heart, a little bit of a back bend. Inhale, come back to center. Flip the left toes under, lift up into high lunge. Press into the right heel, and we'll dip the left knee 10 times. 1, engage the core. 2, 3, 4, smile. 5, 6, 7, don't bang your left knee on the mat. 9, 10, high lunge. Inhale, reach. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back. Vinyasa. So chaturanga to upward dog or cobra, your choice. Optional, but recommended, second chaturanga to downward facing dog. Come back to the breath. Inhale, left heel lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Drop the right knee down. Inhale, come up, low lunge. Engage the legs, press to the top of the right foot. Now take your hands to your lower back, squeeze the elbows in towards each other, lift the heart open, and notice if you feel any resistance here. Engage the core so we're not just falling backwards, we're lifting through the heart. Smile. Inhale, come back up. Come onto the top, flip the right toes under, lift up into high lunge. Engage the core, press through the left heel, and we'll dip that right knee 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, smile, 9, and 10. Inhale here, exhale, step it back to plank, chaturanga, upward facing dog, open, press through the feet, look over the right shoulder, look over the left, chaturanga to downward facing dog. Inhale, right heel lifts high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, engage the core, flat back, come up, high lunge. Give me a strong high lunge. Even though your legs are shaking a little bit right now. I know. All right, bend a little bit through the left knee. Inhale, step to the front, lift the left knee up. Exhale, step into a curtsy lunge. Open and lift the heart. Come back up, knee in at the front of the mat. Try not to fall over, engage the core. And curtsy lunge, lift and open the heart. 2. 3, so it's a practice in balance. 4, you want to have a balanced heart chakra. 5, 6, 7, 8, press to the right heel. 9, use the lower abs to lift the knee. 10, knee in at the front. Take the left knee on top of the right. Sink into eagle with the legs. You can have your hands on your hips for now. And release, step it back, high lunge. Reach the hands up, back bend. Exhale, plant the palms. Flow through Vinyasa. Upward dog, open. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Whew. Shake the head, shake it out. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through, engage the core. Press the right heel away from you, flat back. Inhale, high lunge. Hold for a second. Come back to the breath, find your alignment. Bend through the right knee. Step to the front, lift the right knee up towards the chest. You're engaging the core now. Hands stay up. You can clasp the hands above your head like I do. It makes it a little bit easier. And swoop back and around. Curtsy lunge, lift. And come back up. Knee in. Curtsy lunge, lift. Knee in, 3. Press through the heel, 4. 5. Just laugh it off if you fall over. 5. No biggie. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And the knee in at the front of the mat. Cross the right knee on top of the left. Sink the hips. Bring the hands to the hips. Eagle legs. As a break. Release, step it back. High lunge. Fingertips graze the ceiling. Exhale, step it back. Plank. Vinyasa, open into up dog, smile, joyous. Chaturanga to downward facing dog. Shake the head, come back to the breath. Continue to be aware, notice the body, notice the thoughts that come up as we practice. Allow yourself to be aware of the thoughts without being tied to the thoughts. This is a practice that we cultivate through yoga, through mindfulness, right? We are not our thoughts. We are simply observant of our thoughts, and we have the power to change them should we desire and should we put in the effort, which we should. Because 80% of our thoughts are on autopilot. We're not even conscious of them. We don't make them on our own, they just show up. So be conscious of the thoughts that you are thinking in this practice and in every practice. And allow yourself to be curious as to what those thoughts, those emotions are telling you and where your attention needs to go. All right, inhale, kick the right heel high. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Take the hands behind you now, clasp and open. Walk the fist down the left thigh, look up, smile, joy. This class is all about bringing in the joy, being open to receiving the joy. Come out of it. Bend the left knee. Focus on a Drishtipona focal point on the ground in front of you. Launch forward, warrior three with a clasp. Square the hips, engage the core, bend the right leg, step it back, high lunge with the clasp, twist to the right, so fist comes to the left. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, come back, bend through the left leg, warrior three. Bend the right leg, step it back, twist and look, lift as well. So you're lifting your heart at the same time. Two, warrior three. Step it back, three. Step it back, four. Engage the core. Five. Booty workout too. Sneaky. Six. Seven. Eight. 9. Last one. Getting a little shaky. 10. And look over the shoulder. Come back, release the clasp. High lunge. Don't hate me, okay? Bend the left leg. Step to the front, knee in. Cross the left leg over the right. Sink into eagle on the legs. Right elbow over left. Palms come to touch or not. You can always just grab the shoulders, okay? Or back of the hands together. Lift the elbows, lift the heart. Engage the core. Eagle, let it burn. Ooh. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Come back. Ooh, and release. Step it back. High lunge to Vinyasa. If your right leg is not on fire, then you are a superhuman. You're a beast in the best way. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it through. Press the right heel away from you. Engage the core. Inhale, high lunge. Take the hands behind you now. Clasp. Open the heart. Oh, beautiful. Bend through the right leg. Focus on a drishti point. Engage the core. Warrior three. This is my wobblier side, so let's see how it goes. Step back. Twist. Look over to the left. Lift the heart. Then come back. Warrior three. 2. And 2. Ooh, if you fall, it's okay. I mean, don't hurt yourself. 3. But I mean, if you just lose your balance, just come back to it, okay? If you gotta take breaks, you gotta take breaks. 4. 5. Halfway. Killer booty workout. Sneaky yoga booty workout. 6. 7. 8. 9. Last one. 10. Release the clasp. Bend through the right knee. Bring the right knee up to the chest, standing at the front. Cross the right leg over the left, sink the legs. Left arm over right, eagle arms lift. The elbows lift, the heart smile through the burn. And release. Come to Tadasana. Shake it out first. Woo, shake it out. And then Tadasana at the front of the mat. Slow it down. Come back to the breath. Imagine that everything is calm and collected. Okay. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, flat back, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step it back to plank. And one more little bit of a toughie, okay? It's a bit of a toughie. Kick the right heel up, arch the back. Exhale, knee to nose. 1. You can come a little bit out of the down or out of the plank 2, but not too much. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it down, other side, left leg up immediately. 1, 2, engage the core. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come straight into down dog. That was the last little bit. Inhale the right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, high lunge. Clasp the hands behind the back. Lift and open. Exhale, humble warrior. Release. Let gravity take over and support. Inhale, come back up. Lift and open. Release the hands. Step it back. Straight to down dog. Skip the plank. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Come on up. High lunge. Clasp. Open. Humble warrior. Inhale, come back up, high lunge, release the hands. Exhale, step it back to down dog. Bring the knees onto the mat. Keep the knees directly underneath the hips. Walk the hands forward. Allow the forehead to come to the mat. Extended puppy. Option here to take the hands in prayer, bend the elbows, lift the prayer to the sky, open the traps, or the triceps rather. I call this shark fin. No, I think that was Jeopardy, just kidding. There we go. Release. Come back out of it. Come into child's pose. Rock forward into Sphinx pose. Elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Press through the elbows, shoulder blades. Glide down the back. Press through the tops of the feet so the legs are engaged. Heart space moves forward and up. Smile. Come back to that joy. You can release the kneecaps now. And release. Press it into tabletop. Bring the left leg forward, right leg back, pigeon. Look back, make sure the right foot is coming directly out of the ankle. Press the right hip forward, left hip back. Inhale, lift, open the heart, back bend, maybe. And then walk the hands forward. If you would like to deepen, come into a deeper pigeon. And allow the breath to move freely through the body like a wave of healing light and energy, flowing to anywhere where you feel sensation. Allow the breath to be long and slow and calm, and giving the body permission to release and let go. Inhale, walk the hands back in. Flip onto the right toes. Lift up into a three-legged dog and do a couple knee or toe circles with that left leg. And release into tabletop. Right leg goes forward this time. Pigeon on the right side. I don't know why, but for some reason, I always do pigeon left leg first. Everything else is right leg first, except pigeon, so bear with me. Press through the top of the left foot, look back and make sure it's coming straight out of the ankle. Walk the hands back, lift the heart open, back bend maybe. And then if you'd like, walk the hands forward, come onto the forearms, and just sink into the pose. Focus on the breath. Press the left hip down, right hip back. Dip the chin, maybe bring your hands or your forehead onto your hands. Really focus on the letting go now. Letting go of the armor, letting go of the stiffness, letting go of the stagnation and the fears. Just allow the breath to support this process. Inhale as you're ready and walk back up. Put the left toes under, three-legged dog. Step it down into tabletop and come to sit on your bum. Roll down slowly onto your back. Bring the knees into the chest and give yourself a big hug. A big loving hug. Take your left leg long now. Draw the right knee across the body. Supine twist. Right arm in cactus arm. Other side. Right leg long, left knee in. And glide the left leg across the body. Left arm in cactus arm. Come back to center. Take the hands underneath the bum. Now, palms down. Lengthen the legs, point the toes, press the elbows into the mat, and lift the heart in fish pose. Allow the crown of the head to come to the mat. And take one big full breath here. Gently come back out of it. Allow the feet to come as wide as the mat, the arms to reach to the left and the right off the mat. Bring the shoulders underneath the heart space and redraw your attention back to your heart space. As you breathe, allow the breath to move in and out from the center of your heart. As you breathe in clear, crystalline, brilliant energy and light. And as you exhale, circulate your love and your energy back out into the universe. In through the heart, draw in the love that surrounds you in each and every moment. Exhale your love and your energy to rejoin that universal love that surrounds you. One more breath in and out through the heart. Solidifying our connection with universal love, universal consciousness. And release the breath now. Release any conscious manipulation of the breath. Allow it to flow free and natural in and out of the body. Notice the points where your body meets the earth. Notice that support. As you take this time to let this practice soak in for a few minutes in shavasana. With all my love, namaste.